everybody, welcome to the Tube. A lot going on. Here's our lineup. Which country just became Apple's second largest market? What does this Israeli startup do for the wearable revolution? How will this one woman change mobile charging forever? Can crowdfunding project save the devastated land of Nepal? Is this Web Award ceremony for real, and why the hell not? We ask, we answer, here we go. Back in January this year, Apple recorded a blockbuster of a quarter thanks to holiday sales of its new, larger-screened iPhones. It sold a whopping 74.5 million iPhones in the last 3 months of 2014, chalking up $74.6 billion in revenue in the process. While yesterday's second quarter results don't quite match that number, they still managed to bring in a respectable amount of cash. According to the report, Apple made around $58 billion and sold close to 61 million iPhones in the first 3 months of 2015 alone. That makes this the most successful March quarter in the company's history. This is in large part due to Apple's rising popularity in China, having brought in $16.8 billion in revenue from the country in Q2. Apple sold more iPhones in China than the United States for the first time. Apple did not include any data about Apple Watch sales in March, so we'll just have to wait and watch. Haha. Now that messaging apps are ruling the world, everybody is looking for the next thing. Israeli startup Glide thinks it knows what the next big thing will be: video messaging for Apple Watch. After releasing their app for smartphones, they're now the first to bring their video messages to the Apple Watch, hoping to become the standard for video messaging on wearables. Glide was funded in 2012. The firm's 3 founders, Ari Roizman, Jonathan Karas, and Adam Korbel, are ultra-Orthodox Jews who emigrated to Israel. Far from family and friends and in different time zones, they found it difficult to communicate by video with their loved ones. This gave rise to their idea for a video messaging app. As of today, Glide already has 20 million users worldwide. Check out their nice intro.
I miss you most. I walk the streets of Philly. All these days are ordinary. I can't say that I'm not lonely. Well, today
I know tomorrow's gonna be tough. I know it's gonna be hard, but I believe in you, and I know you're gonna do great.
Oh, when do we get wise? Oh, when do we get wise? In the morning, I miss you most.
On the side of the big and powerful messaging apps, Facebook is also making its move towards the video world. Facebook announced Monday a new iOS and Android update for Messenger, bringing a video chat feature to 18 markets around the globe, including the UK, France, and the US, with more to come over the next few months. In recent months, the Messenger team has tweaked and retrofitted the service, setting it up to do much more than text-based messaging, from peer-to-peer payment and customer service to making it an open platform for third-party developers. Facebook are doing anything they can to make Messenger be more like an operating system for communication. Here is their short announcement.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
It was epic.
It was epic. Now, there is a new darling in Silicon Valley, a startup that everybody wants to be involved in. It's called YouBeam, and you want it to succeed because this is the startup that can charge all your gadgets from a distance. On Monday, the small startup revealed a $10 million funding round funded by 25-year-old Meredith Perry, a brilliant woman, and you should seriously check out her TED speech from 2012. The startup is working on something unprecedented. The idea is to create a device that will convert electricity into ultrasound, meaning sound waves not audible to human ear. Beam them into a charging device that will convert them back into electricity to power your mobile devices. Here is Meredith getting some Best Buy support. It's sweet.
My name is Meredith Perry. I went to the University of Pennsylvania and I created YouBeam. I got my first laptop when I started college, and I do absolutely everything on it. One night I was wrapping up my laptop charger and I realized how bulky it was. And so I thought, how could I make charging more like Wi-Fi? I can tell you that YouBeam would not have been created without a laptop. It's basically like a tool and an extension of my brain at the same time. I'm using my laptop to create wireless power.
Yes, good luck, darling, good luck. And now time for the crowdfunding revolution with Didi Chanoch. Wipe me in. Good evening, Didi.
Good evening, Jason. Okay, our first topic is Nepal, which is not the usual kind of thing we talk about in crowdfunding, but the earthquake in Nepal has caused a very interesting few attempts to help via crowdfunding.
Like what?
Okay, we've decided to highlight 3 projects. The first one is a general Indiegogo page for we're going to help with blankets and medicine and food, very basic, specific supplies, and that one has done quite well. They've raised over $50,000. A second one is there's an Israeli group called Tevel B'Tselem. They're already there in Nepal. They've been volunteering to help there for a while. So now they're going to be there, and they're asking for money to help specifically with the things they do to help, especially in smaller villages where they're already involved. And the third is the kind of story you really will only get in crowdfunding, which is an individual story. One family who got hurt and hit by the earthquakes, and you can help them specifically. And that one's raised over £2,000.
You know, on one side it sounds obviously like a great cause. On the other side, there's something a bit confusing about the concept of crowdfunding for such a cause. I mean, why not go donate the old-fashioned way? Isn't this way more of a popularity test? And how do you know who actually needs more support? Isn't it open to fraud and abuse? Maybe there's something dodgy about it, potentially.
Crowdfunding has been being used for charity for a while now. Indiegogo has this whole segment called Indiegogo Life that's mostly about helping specific people and causes. And the thing is, when you give money to a large charity organization, you don't know how much money is going to whatever it is you want to help and how much money is going to the infrastructure of a large organization. The hope is that by giving more directly, you know where your money's going, which is the appeal in crowdfunding.
Okay, and on the other side, just out of curiosity, small stupid gadgets or cartoons get millions. When something big humanitarian happens, do they get millions of dollars from people?
Very few gadgets have gotten millions, but yeah, some charitable crowdfunding campaigns have raised large amounts of money. The New Jersey Shore, after the hurricane a couple of years back, managed to raise a few hundreds of thousands of dollars, which was their goal, and that was hopefully very helpful in restoring the shore. A lot of money goes into these things, and a lot of charities are using them to fund specific projects.
So let's sum it up. You think it's a better way to fund money for those sorts of projects?
I think it's a good additional way. I don't see replacing large charity organizations, because there are things that are too big for these kind of things, but I definitely see it as being useful.
Okay, so people at home, if Nepal bothers you even a bit, go to Put some money. Indiegogo.
You can see several projects in Indiegogo. Just search Nepal, and you'll be able to find them.
Okay, that's a good one. Let's move on.
Okay, now something a lot lighter. And by light, I mean anti-gravity light.
Okay.
We're talking about a little lamp, a little bulb that floats in the air. Let's take a look.
Take a look.
I've been levitating shoes, skateboards, speakers, and even a mouse. What if we could combine magnetic levitation with induction? What if we could set the light bulb free? This is flight. It's a levitating light. It's floating using magnets, and it's powered through the air. So how does it work? You line up the center of the bulb with the center of the base. When you see the light turn on, you gently let go and watch it levitate. We want your flight to last a long time, so we use energy-efficient LEDs that are safe and don't need to be replaced. We crafted the base from...
Okay, I was clapping. It's really pretty.
It is very pretty. It's a lovely design. It's kind of useless and pointless, but...
the field of design is potentially useless, but
it's a light bulb for $200.
It's $200.
Yeah, for early bird supporters, it goes up to $250
for the same light bulb.
For the exact same light bulb with the little charging tray that keeps it afloat in the air.
Wow.
So yeah, it is beautiful, but it is terribly expensive. But it is doing quite well. They raised $200,000.
Oh, okay.
So
there's also a crowd of people that like to, invest money in really ridiculously expensive things.
Yes.
On crowdfunding projects.
Absolutely. There's people investing money, putting money in all kinds of projects.
Yeah. You think it would sell well otherwise, though?
I think this is the beauty of crowdfunding, that this is able to reach a global market for a very niche product. If it was in one store, it would probably be, a little item in a store that would not be able to fund its making. And that's the beauty of crowdfunding.
We love levitation. Let's move on.
Okay. From something that levitates to something that goes in the air. We're all about segues today. It's a suitcase, a trolley to a carry-on luggage that tries to reinvent the wheels.
Let's watch it. And the lovely lady loves it as well and comes talk to you?
Okay, I don't love the video, but I do love the product.
The smart suitcase?
Yeah, I'm a trolley traveler. I try to never, ever, ever send luggage, so a good trolley is something I care about. And this is one I'm actually, if I had the spare money right now, I would totally get this. Because it's really one of those things that tries to take an existing product that's, seen very little innovation. And this is not the first one. We've seen 2 or 3 previous attempts at crowdfunding to make a better kind of carry-on luggage. But I like the number of things they managed to put in here. I really like the USB.
It looks very useful. Well, we'll try to buy you one someday, maybe. Didi, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's move on. The Webbys, the Internet Oscars, were announced on Sunday night, but that doesn't mean there's no more awards to give. So comedian Hannibal Buress was given the chance to host the Deep Webbys, the awards for the criminals of the deep web.
I guess get to the awards and get this nightmare over with, huh? Our first category is easiest place to score weed. Fakest IDs. Best graphic design in a blackmail letter. Most prolific assassin of the year. Were you nominated? The People's Choice Award for the trafficking of the choicest people. Most stolen identity. Why is my name on here? Best deep web marketplace goes to kidnapbabies.onion. All right, man, this is fucked up, man. Best screenwriting for a snuff film? What is this show? Any chance I can get a bathroom break? No? I can't get a... Are we cutting to commercial ever? Is there an in memoriam montage? I'm guessing lots of you motherfuckers died this year. Leakiest Wiki. You know, I hate hosting this, but I like saying that. It's fun to say. Most unpresent social media presence. Huh? Leakiest Wiki. The winner of Most Hidden Archive is Rhonda Mickelson. Rhonda, is Rhonda here?
Haha, it's funny, but it's not real. It's not real. It's just a commercial for the Webbys that occurred on Sunday, as I mentioned just a few minutes ago. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Twitter, Tumblr, it's TheTube24. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new show of The Tube. Till then, goodbye.